that right. So I've made it to a trail where hopefully I don't get distracted. I'm gonna walk semi-slowly. I'm gonna walk down the trail, down to a creek, down the creek, down to another trail, through some trails. Hopefully there's not a lot of people. This is a less populated trail. I just don't want to be distracted while I'm trying to make these videos. So let's ask ourselves the first question. Is it smart to be a conspiracy theorist? Of course it is. And I'll explain this from a biological perspective. First of all, intelligence was begotten by nature through natural selection. It was, if you're a dummy and you're too stupid to see danger, then you're probably going to get eaten alive, fall off a cliff, break your leg, whatever. You'll do something stupid. It's natural selection. And you died and you didn't pass on your genes. That's how it goes. But if you were smart, you had intelligence genes, you could foresee danger, avoid that shit, and pass on your genes. That's how natural selection works. So intelligence is a natural development of natural selection. Did I say that right? Intelligence is a natural development of natural selection? Yes. And it comes from being aware of danger and avoiding it. So what do conspiracy theorists do? They figure shit out that could be dangerous. And they try to warn people so we collectively can avoid it. At this point in time, it's not about the individual. It's about, we have society, we have systems, we live in modern society where we depend on each other. We have an economy, where we all kind of depend on each other and we survive because of our cooperation. Our survival depends on these systems that we have to survive. Shit, you could say, you go back to like a pack animal, like a wolf pack. If one of these wolves gets kicked out the pack, they're gonna have a hard time surviving, much less find some way to pass on their genes. You see what I'm saying? It's not about one individual. At this point, you go back to monkeys. Monkeys live in packs, but we're well beyond that. We're in civilization, modern civilization. We have a global economy going on. Our survival depends on the survival of the entire economy, like these numbers that we have today on the planet, they are 100% only, doable because of these systems we have, because of farming, technology, whatever, all these systems, all this technology, all this stuff that we built for ourselves, including the planet. Don't neglect the planet. We depend on these trees and stuff to survive, to live, breathe, you know what I mean? But generally speaking, these numbers are only doable because of all these systems we built for ourselves. And so we depend on the group, the system, the society to survive for our own survival. I'm saying, if these systems break down, guess what? The carrying capacity of the world will drop dramatically. Like, I'm thinking like 10% of what it is. 10% of what it is right now. That's just a guess. Could be worse, you know what I'm saying? If the economy crashes, business stops, like a farmer can't get the stuff he needs to plant crops and so on and so forth, food supply is gone, dude, it's going to be a terrible, the carrying capacity it'll go to like nothing. It'll be like a fraction of what it is. And a lot of people think, I'm just going to go live off the land. Guess what? Everybody's going to be trying to do that. The carrying capacity is not the same if and when this whole shit falls apart. We depend on the survival of this system for our own survival. And being intelligent, I know that. Being intelligent, you might know that. And you know what I'm saying? So is it smart to be a conspiracy theorist? Yes, because we're fighting for the survival of our species, for the world, for these systems that we depend on. Yes, of course it's smart. It's smart in context of the exact intention of smart, that nature had, planned for us. You know what I mean? It's survival. That's literally, like, in my opinion, that's probably, it comes first. That's the first. If you don't have that type of smart, then you're an idiot. If you're a fucking scientist and you want to be like, ooh, planets and stars are so pretty, let's figure out the E equals MC squared, while your fucking house is on fire and the house is burning down and you're inside of it, you're a fucking moron. According to biology, you're not gonna pass on your genes. You are a loser as far as, fucking biology goes. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter how fucking you could make rockets and fucking do quantum physics and shit. But if you're too stupid to see your house on fire while you're standing in it, you're dumb. That's just what it is. So yes, it's very fucking smart to be a conspiracy theorist. As a matter of fact, I would consider that primary intelligence, to be aware of danger. How can people? It sometimes baffles me. We've had so many warnings being given out. Yet I see so many people just ignorant. How do you fool yourself? How do you ignore danger like that? That trips me out. How is that even possible? Like, we've had Occupy Wall Street. You got Alex Jones speaking up on stuff every single day. You have, everybody's heard the Illuminati at this point. Hopefully most people have heard of the Federal Reserve and how our whole monetary system's hijacked. How does anybody ignore that? That's intuitively incorrect. That's biologically incorrect. That's like a sure way to lose the survival of the fittest. The game. That's a sure way to freaking lose that. You know what I mean? Just the house on fire. I'll just ignore it. I'm gonna believe that it. No, what the fuck? I'm telling you. Yeah. So primary intelligence is being aware of danger and surviving. That is actually primary intelligence. That's how intelligence developed, or that's how it was selected, and how we're so fucking smart, because it was naturally selected in nature, because the dumb ones that were too stupid to foresee danger died. I'm telling you, as a human, I recognize my dependence on the system. I know that if I'm the cell phone, I want to have this cell phone. It wasn't for the economy, believe me. I recognize that the carrying capacity is only possible because of these systems that we have. I know that my survival, generally speaking, my standard of living, my quality of life depends on these systems. Believe me, I think I could possibly go live out in the wilderness, go fucking do some homestead and shit. I probably could, but guess what? If the whole system fails, I'm smart enough to know that, yeah, everybody's gonna be trying that. They're all gonna be trying shit. They'll probably come out to the middle of nowhere, see I got a little farm going, and say, hey, let me get that shit. They'll probably be trying me for my farm. How can it'll probably be a bunch of people. I'm gonna have to be shooting people just to keep them off my food. I don't want it to go there. So I'm being preemptive and trying to teach people what the fuck's going on before anything like that happens. It's intelligence. I'm telling you, intelligence is all about being able to see danger before it fucking happens and avoiding that shit. That is what it is. That's intelligence in its entirety. If you want to be a fucking rocket scientist, why do you want to be a rocket scientist? You want to progress humanity so we go to another planet and possibly, have our fucking species spread to another planet in case something happens to this one? It's survival. It always is. All intelligence is fucking survival. If you want to be the smart kid in class so you get praise from your teacher, what is that for? So you get a social standing in your class, you get praise from your teacher. Pretty much everything people do is a survival mechanism, and it all comes from that primary thing, avoiding danger. You're doing what is best in your life for your own survival. And believe me, intelligence is all about that. And being a conspiracy theorist, look, it's, in my opinion, it's primary in people's lives. You have to be a conspiracy theorist. You can be a scientist and look out to the sky and say, ooh, look, there's a comet coming. We need to do something about that. You can say, oh, there might be a volcano that's going to erupt. There might be an earthquake. There might be a disease that's going to wipe out all of our crops. There might be a fucking fire that's going to ruin everything, or something, an EMT fucking or electromagnetic blast that comes from the sun that wipes out all of our stuff. You see what I'm saying? You can think of all that stuff. But if you're too stupid to see the internal drama that threatens you, you're a moron. You are. I don't care if you're a motherfucking brilliant physicist. If you're too stupid to see that your house is on fire while you're standing in it, you're a dumb shit. So in my opinion, the smartest motherfuckers on the planet are fucking conspiracy theorists. That's just straight up. Because they're not so fucking naive that they're just gonna fucking, oh, lolly dolly, it's all good. Let me fucking pursue my dreams and be a fucking stargazer while the fucking house is burning down. You see what I'm saying? No. I'm telling you, dude. Look, I love science. I love thinking about shit. Believe me, that's fun. It's fun. It's nice. I'm not saying it's not even useful. I'm saying it is useful. But what use is going to be if you're dead? If the house is burning down, you're standing inside of it, and you're about to be dead 20 minutes later. What the fuck use is that going to be, you dumb shit? So yeah, being a conspiracy theorist is not only smart, it's fucking primary. I'll leave it at that. I'm gonna jump into my next shit. Talk to you later. In a minute.